Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the GABBA. This is a round one match between Brisbane and Melbourne. Both sides will get their first taste of premiership season action today and will be hungry to show that they are bigger and better than we remember them from last season. And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the big V. They're a disciplined side and they all play their role. The top-end talent helps, obviously, but they're very much system-based and very well coached.
Thanks, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. It's just about time for the players to start the crash and bash again. After months of time trials, strategy meetings and skills work, it's a fascinating time of year. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Smith, clever handball. Dacos, kicks to space. Hewland makes good contact. A quick getaway wasn't possible. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Gawn wins the tap. Dacos, Smith, he's caught. Can he find a teammate? Time to turn on the Jets. Just had to get it out. Sinclair only knows one way. Butters, crunching tackle. He's kicked it the wrong way. In no man's land. McCluggage, battle. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. They're moving the footy well here. Slick hands. Sinclair, the defenders will be nervous. Defence 101 there. How will the umpire see this? Smith, great work ethic to push forward and present.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Bears cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The big V on the board early. The big men fly. Butters has been set a task. The umpire says he had no prior. Gawn wins the tap. Dacos.
The big V have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Gawn showing his skills. Smith closed him down. Dacos. McCluggage. Through the centre square he goes. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Can't keep hold of it. Gets a kick away. They've put themselves under pressure when one tackle just won't do. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Gawn with a deft tap. Smith, his field kicking is normally first rate. Butterick throws it on the boot. Gawn wins it back. Great mark. The defence is disorganised. Hewland, you have to be tough to play this game. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness. He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Aliyah with a chance to run. Ashcroft working hard and being rewarded. The runner will be out in a minute, looking to get it down there quickly. It's come unstuck. What can they build here? Zorko has found some space. Kicks laterally. Fletcher. Picking their way through. Scott, the Bears under great pressure. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Gawn wins it down. Smith, Richards. That's not going to be a goal. He's got it.
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
The Big V are up for this. It's a great start. Gawn wins it down. He's got support. He'd like that one again. He's been busy so far. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Richards. Buderick fumbles it. Gunston bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
The Bears aren't looking like it at the moment. They simply aren't coping with the pressure.
The Big V having a good patch. Gawn with a deft tap. Anderson on the same page as his ruck. Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. Bontempelli works hard to present. McCluggage. Zorko in the centre square. Fletcher keen to get the ball moving. Ashcroft. What's he got on offer? Golden opportunity here. They desperately need a goal. They won't get it there. It's a poster.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
No time like the present. That's good vision. The kick was centimetre perfect. Probing ball. The Big V are out of trouble. Anderson handballs it to nobody. They've given it back. They desperately need a goal. Walter is the target and he marks.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He's the right man to have it and he's delivered.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Bears need to follow that goal up. Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Anderson butters. He's under close attention. The umpire will have it. Reed palms it down. Plenty of heat in this game. Ashcroft, hand pass cut off. King drops into the hole and marks.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Aaliyah brings it back in. Hipwood by hand. The Bears not at their best so far. Who's front and centre? Bontempelli has eyes only for the footy. Buderick, what a mark! Well-weighted kick. He's set upon. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Reed with a deft tap. Ashcroft has to be clean. Weller got the handball away. A little bit of confusion, but advantage has been paid. Run down, great chase.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Honours the lead. Green gets to the front spot.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
The Big V have had a great start. Their energy's terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Big V are playing with confidence and flair early. Gawn wins it. Ashcroft, the midfield battle's so important. Weller, Richards, gathers. Dacos. Hewlin takes an excellent grab. Payne getting involved. The Big V have denied them the corridor. Keys taken to ground. No leniency from the umpire there.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Marshall got a fist in. King gathers in the centre square. Merritt kicks inside the forward 50. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. They need a spark. Zorko. The Bears looking shaky early. Thumped away. Ash runs onto it and can drive them into attack. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Scott. It must be his birthday. Careful with the kick. They've given it up. What's he got on offer? The Bears need to make inroads soon. Stewart collects the half volley. Merritt. Sinclair goes laterally. Bouncing ball. Anderson. The Big V are playing some great footy. They could be vulnerable here. Keys can keep it moving. That's skillful. Hardwick saves the day again. Good-looking kick. He's hit up the lead. Lays it off. It's a desperate tackle. The Bears have been out of sorts. The Big V are bringing great energy. Quality delivery by foot. He might have thought about the corridor. Keys intercepts on centre wing. Good kick. They've opened them up here. Can he find a teammate? Marshall! He's outmarked two of them. They keep coming. They're breaking down across half forward. You can see their confidence growing. Dacos had his name written all over it. That's a useful ball. Green all alone in the centre square. McCluggage, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Dacos, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Punch clear. Anderson. Merritt is cool under pressure. Richards. Gawn has it within range.
To put the icing on the cake.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Big V are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. Gawn wins it. Merritt. Bowes leads his opponent. The Big V have set down a marker and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
It's a big margin after just one quarter of footy, and it's no wonder. Clearances, disposals, inside 50s, they're winning them all comfortably. The golfing class appears significant, and I'm not surprised to see this turn into a rout.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Gawn, he's worth his weight in gold. Anderson, Merritt, he's stopped in his tracks. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Gawn, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Merritt, centre square, loose ball. Shoved him in the back. Normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. Clever kick. The Big V have winners everywhere. What's he got on offer? Bontempelli, it sits, and he's in business. In no man's land. Sinclair, Dangerfield, in some space on the wing. They've found the magic formula. Richards, in the clear. Their ball movement has been impressive. Reed, his field kicking is normally first rate. Scott, working hard and presenting well. The kick is precise. Slowing it down. Can he be the fire starter? Hipwood, he's wrapped up. Throws it on the boot. Bowes, they sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Bears with the first of the second term. Gawn is giving him a bath. Merritt. Hewland with the big fist. Payne. They must tidy up their kicking. Searching kick. Dangerfield demanded the footy and got it.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
It hasn't quite got the wheels. Chance gone begging. That's poor play. What can they generate? Dangerfield couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Bowes wins it back. Penetrating ball. Bounced straight off his chest. Keys. Got to get it on quickly. Scrounges a kick. They desperately need this. Punched away. Gallup is always dangerous inside 50. He's kicked a goal.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
The Bears have scored the first 2 of the quarter, and there have certainly been better signs for them. Merritt, Dacos, under pressure. It's a hot footy. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Gawn is teaching him a lesson. Anderson going for territory. Good disciplined defence. Darcy, it's there!
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Big V have steadied after they were challenged. Gawn continues to have his way. Rao, Dacos. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Gawn, it's been a mighty performance. Got to get it forward now. In the back is the call. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. The runner will be out in a minute. They're playing with purpose and poise. Doesn't often waste it. Punched that like he meant it. He ran into a brick wall. Baker says thank you very much. Tidy ball. Zorko all on his own. The Bears not at their best so far. They're moving the footy well here. Who's at home? Poor disposal keeps letting them down. He's got an option in the centre square. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Great play. Battle runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. It's not a fair fight. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Anderson, he's taken a beauty. And they're away. King, he'll be sore in the morning when one tackle just won't do. The umpire says he had no prior. Gawn gets his hand to it. Butters, Ashcroft took him high. Can he hit a target? Rao has found some space. Probing ball. Richards. This is good footy. What a game he's having. Gunston on a lead.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
For 2 in a row. What's he done with it? He's hit the post.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Aliyah tasked with the kick in. Oh no, what's he doing? He will surely make this count.
The Big V are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
There goes the kick and he's put it through.
The Bears have to try something different or this game could be well gone by half-time.
The Big V will be hard to stop now. Reed with a deft tap. Ashcroft turned over. Richards, Butters, Rao. Was that a legal disposal? Bowes affects the turnover. Baker, it's a tough game. And we will do it all again. Gawn, he is simply too good. Ashcroft gets in the way. Gets his kick despite the heat. Lace out. Great footy.
The Bears are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
I'd prefer to see them take a bit more time and try to construct easier shots at goal. That was a low percentage shot.
Stewart to bring it in. Hewland, he can make them pay royally.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Stewart with the footy. Who's front and centre? Anderson. Dangerous place to lose it. Steps inside the 50. We know how good he is, and he knows it as well.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Bears haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Gawn, just for something different. Butters. Gunston looms large as usual.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
It's a big play to reel in a contested grab and kick a goal, and that one will certainly make the highlights package.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Butters, swoops, Rao, hacking it forward. Dangerfield, the big V, are playing some great footy. Bouncing ball, almost threw it out. Gawn gets the kick away. Green takes the mark and can extend the margin.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The big V by 29. They might as well not have a run. Butters, Rao, Gawn, gives it everything. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Darcy, great tackling technique there. Gawn got his palm to it. Dacos, McCluggage, bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The big V have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Merritt, the Bears continue to be second to the ball. Time to turn on the Jets. Ash, Anderson, met solidly. He's drawn a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Same old, same old. Merritt trying to find a path. McCluggage only knows one way. Dangerfield will take some stopping. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Gawn has had his measure today. Dacos, the big V, are good with their hands. Through the centre square he goes. The Bears are chasing tail. Dangerfield, King, they've got all the momentum and they've busted this one right open.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The big V with 5 on the bounce and playing irresistible footy. Gawn, he's worth his weight in goal. Merritt, can they catch them out on the turnover? Crunching tackle. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Gorn could do this with his eyes closed. Good kick. Hewland with another spoil. Couldn't burst through. Ashcroft. Walter hasn't seen a lot of it. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Green outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score. It's gone out on the full. The Big V got off to a fast start, and they've kept the foot down. This match appears at their mercy. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Big V midfield is a well-oiled machine, and they are showing us all why they're widely regarded as one of the best in the business. The quality of the ruck work is first rate, but the way the mids are blocking for each other, finding space and reading the taps is a pleasure to watch. They're running rampant and the forwards are loving every moment of it. This should be a huge margin by the final siren.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Baker, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Ashcroft. Scott might be just outside his range. Wagner, can they beat them back to goal? Ashcroft for a flying start to the term. It's online. He's drilled it.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Bears are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. They have a good understanding, those two. Dacos. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Baker with a deft tap. Ashcroft, he's run into trouble. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Gorn is giving him a bath. He's lost it out of the congestion. McCluggage, he's copped one high. His field kicking is normally first rate. Anderson can keep it moving. Gunston always look likely.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Two already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
The Bears are looking down and out. Gorn, this is getting monotonous. Merritt, Dacos, takes the hand pass, attracted a crowd. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Stewart read that well. Rao with a chance to relieve the pressure. Got a little time here. What can they muster from the back half? Anderson working hard and being rewarded. Clever kick. Merritt, he's leading all comers for disposals. Honours the lead. Andrews making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Payne, he was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Gorn continues to have his way. Dacos, this should be a goal. Big chance, and he does not let them down.
The Big V are going from strength to strength. Everything they touch turns to gold.
The Bears are having a nightmare. The big men fly. Ashcroft, got to get it on quickly. Feeling the heat. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. The Bears moving the ball well.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Gone. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Rao. Butters. Walter is so strong one-on-one.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Here's a chance for a couple in a row. They're not back in it yet, but at least they've stabilised.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Bears have given themselves a glimmer of hope. Gorn wins it down. Rao, Butters, he just dropped it. That's poor play. Well-weighted kick. Ash, we've seen that before. Hipwood, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Hewland, the Bears having a purple patch. King in the centre square. Gunston is hard to beat one-on-one. In he goes.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He makes no mistake.
They've shared the load really well, and it's one of the reasons they're right on top.
The Big V are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Butters, he'll work all day. Rao, he'll be sore in the morning. No way through there, and they'll reset. Gorn wins it. Rao. Hipwood, they're playing for keeps. The fans will be happy to see this. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
It's a hot footy today.
The umpire will have it. Gorn, it's been a mighty performance. He's under close attention. We've got another stoppage. A rare win. Ashcroft is there in the clinches. Hardwick, Gary Ablett Sr., eat your heart out. They're playing with purpose and poise. Good thinking and good execution too. Quality delivery by foot. The Big V continue to do as they wish. Dacos has got off the chain.
The Big V are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Can he get it home from there? He's hit it sweetly. How about that for a kick? Aaliyah with the footy. Hipwood has found some space. Chips to halfback. Scott. The Bears under great pressure. Buderick. And they're out of trouble. And that's a letdown. It'll take his best. Not looking likely. They're behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Aaliyah to bring it in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. McCluggage, you asked for it, you got it. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Gorn is teaching him a lesson. Rao, stripped of it. Baker gets there first. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Anderson, right place, right time, goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Big V are showing why they were well back to win this match. Reed showing his skills. Ashcroft, he's been a shining light. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's had little impact so far. Joel, here's real danger now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Struck it well, no problems there.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
They've split 8 goals for the term. Both defences are under pressure. Hipwood wins it down. Baker kicks to space. Walter throws it on the boot. Foot race on. Who can get there first? He's besieged. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Baker with the tap, like Batman and Robin. Ashcroft in the thick of it as ever, looking for 2 in a row. This is good ball movement.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
He's given it a tug and missed.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Wiedering brings it back in. He's hit up the lead. Probing ball. Holmes with a chance to run. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Scott has it now on centre wing. Too slow. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Doesn't often waste it. We're watching a very good side here. Anderson uses the body well. Gunston has found some space.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Critical contest coming up. Gorn has taken a terrific mark.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Here's a chance with the outside of the boot, and he's miscued it. No score. Normally delivers. The Bears are out of trouble. Keeps it low. Hipwood charges onto it. It's not a fair fight. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Gorn could do this with his eyes closed. Rao. Smith kicks laterally. Time to turn on the Jets. Got right on his back. That's a free. Good kick. Holmes pushes into space and receives the footy. Great play. Hewland. Can he find a teammate? The sprint is on. Payne couldn't burst through. Marshall hasn't seen a lot of it. Hipwood had his name written all over it. Tidy ball. They've got a problem now. Hipwood dealt with the pressure. It's a hospital hand pass. Towards the goal mouth. Wiedering. No easy exit. Moving the footy laterally. Hardwick. Can he mop up? He was tackled high and will take a free kick. His field kicking is normally first rate. Ash. That's good work rate. Got a little time here. Dangerfield in the clear. I've liked his game today. Holmes! He's outmarked 2 of them. Their ball movement has been impressive. Ash has charged into space. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Bears have been beaten up around the contest. The sort of numbers they're putting up today are not going to be good enough to beat anyone. When you look at the names in that midfield, it's hard to explain. Perhaps 1 or 2 might need to spell in the 2s to rediscover their hunger.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Gorn has rucked tirelessly. Some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land. How will the umpire see this? He's set upon. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Darcy, dangerous to leave on his own.
You'd like to be leading out a full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot today.
It's a deep kick. And we'll have a throw in. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
The Bears have been too inconsistent with their intensity today, and that's not going to get it done against a good side.
Baker with a deft tap. Ashcroft, Marshall, Buderick. He stopped in his tracks. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Gorn, he's worth his weight in goal. Rao, Merritt, he's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The big V in this form would challenge anybody. Gawn is giving him a bath. Smith, Rao is cool under pressure. Merritt, big tackle laid. They're tackling with venom today. Gawn, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Andrews takes an excellent grab. Goes very wide. Dangerfield couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Hewland, the big V, are giving them nothing. Punch clear. Solid tackle. Dangerous place to turn it over. Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? A minor score.
Not the greatest of finishes, but another opportunity will surely come up soon.
The Bears have been embarrassed today. Hipwood on a lead. Fletcher can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Wagner. This is good footy. He doesn't waste many. Scott in some space on the wing. Junk times come early. Well played. Keys spills out in the tackle. Smith can't afford to panic. He's got an option in the centre square. Fletcher. They desperately need a goal. Merritt wins it back. Great mark. He's been prolific. Richards. He's been accosted. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Gawn. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Merritt. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Gawn. He is simply too good. Merritt. Bowes. Runs onto it. Bombs it in. Wiedering. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. They're playing with purpose and poise. Hardwick. And they see it out.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Gawn continues to have his way. Holmes, Smith, Merritt. That might have been dropping the ball. Handballs it to nobody. Keys, Fletcher comes free in the tackle. Ash is calm in a crisis. Anderson, so influential today. Merritt, who's got the wheels? Inside 50 with the kick. Wiedering tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Collins. Aliyah, we've seen that before. Bontempelli, the big V, are playing some great footy. Bouncing ball. King. This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter.
The yips are contagious, but it seems accuracy is too. They've kicked a few terrific goals today, and that one might be the best of them.
The big V by 61. Gawn. This is getting monotonous. Smith. He ran into a brick wall. Throws it on the boot. Green manages to get off a handball. Payne didn't need to be asked twice. Hipwood read it well and claims the mark. Revel. He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Stewart to bring it back in. Hewland trying to bring the Crummers into play. Revel misses the target and it's out of play.
The big V have shown us once again how good they are at punishing turnover. This is not the first side they've put to the sword, and it won't be the last.
They might as well not have a ruck. Butters, boot to ball just in time. Manages to find a teammate. They're a delight to watch. Holmes, he's taken a beauty. Merritt, not a lot of space to work with. Punched away. Weller, he's run into trouble. Attracted a crowd. That's holding the footy.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Smith, all on his own. They're leading them a merry dance. The big V having a great patch. Can he hit a target? Bontempelli has found some space. Rao appreciates that delivery.
He's been busy setting up goals for teammates. Now he'd love one for himself.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has!
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The buzzards are circling. Gawn is teaching him a lesson. Smith, the Bears continue to be second to the ball. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer?
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
That's not his best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
They've kicked so well at goal, you almost expected that one to sail through as well.
The Bears have been consigned to a face-saving exercise. Not his finest moment.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Big V by 73. Gawn, just for something different. Butters. Who's front and centre? Anderson hunting the footy. This will be touch and go. Gunston takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
It's another one.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look, but as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Rao on the same page as his ruck. He's everywhere at the moment. King, Gawn, takes the hand pass. Anderson, he's wrapped up. That's commitment to the cause. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Wiedering wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They're a pleasure to watch. Waiting for someone to come at him. The Big V have winners everywhere. I've liked his game today. Bontempelli uses the body well. Good thinking and good execution too. Can they get another one? Darcy is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
The Big V are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
That's offline, didn't really give it a chance.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Terrific forward pressure. Slick hands. Payne. The Bears moving the ball well. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Newland working hard and being rewarded. Fletcher with a chance to run. Walter dishes it off. Dangerfield in the right spot at the right time. Which way will it bounce? Sinclair wins the race. It's a desperate tackle. That's a missed opportunity.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Normally delivers. The Bears are out of trouble. Tidy ball. No one can mark. Revel, stripped of it, gets the kick away. Honours the lead. Playing for pride now. Poor disposal keeps letting them down. Got a little time here. It's a hot footy. What can they generate? It's loose inside the 50. Collins, that's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Aliyah read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Good disciplined defence. Stewart doesn't want to turn it over there. Bontempelli gets to the front spot. McCluggage all alone in the centre square. Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post. The Big V got out in front early, and it was all one way from there. They are a class above. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Big V were faster, stronger, tougher, more desperate, everything you can think of, really. That right there was an object lesson in how to play the game and also in how to embarrass an opponent. Sometimes it's difficult to measure quality when the opposition is so poor, but I can't imagine that anyone would have touched them today.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.
Carefully not to blow out the lights, like porcelain plates and cups kept out of sight. Partly asleep when you come over. Can I come again? I think I want you. Can I come again? I think I want you. Can I come again? I think I want you. What are you joking? I'm high, upright. You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. When the back is white, you be losing all sight. You be free falling, upright. You play too close to the caught up in counting all the kisses be kissed. What's up the mansion? Well,